G'day guys, I hope you're well since I've seen you all last. I have so much to update you with today. We have some really awesome cockatiels coming for hand rearing today. You guys are going to go crazy for them. They are absolutely awesome. Also, some of the older babies that we have at the moment are going into the bird room. I'm going to be setting that up. Also, I'm going to show you some of the baby conures we still have in the nest. They're a little bit off coming inside for hand rearing, so we're just going to do an update on them. So let's get started. Alrighty, so we're in the bird room now. So this is where we mainly raise all our older birds. All our brooders and things like that are inside. So all the birds come in here when they get a bit bigger. It actually is a separate shed from our house. Probably around about 2 years ago, I was actually banned from having birds inside that fly around and things like that. Unfortunately, my partner is actually not a bird person. Doesn't really like birds that much. So I'm really lucky now to be able to have this actual bird room where we can have all our babies, you know, in a really good area for them to learn to fly and things like that. I am going to be doing a few little adjustments this year. We actually have a big flight that's going to go on the inside. It isn't ready just yet. But I'm going to go ahead and fix some of the lighting, and also I'm going to drop. We have this big play gym that actually is suspended from the roof, and I'm actually going to drop that today, give it a bit of a clean, and then bring some of the babies in as well. Alright, so I've just adjusted some of the lighting. When I've looked back on some of our live videos from last season or last year, I noticed the lighting isn't great. So I've just adjusted that just to make it a little bit nicer so you guys can see everything. Now I'm going to drop this big play gym down and give it a bit of a clean. Alright, so I have lowered and disinfected the play gym. It was a little bit dusty from sort of sitting up in the roof there, waiting for this year. It's all nice and clean, ready to go. Now I'm going to add some cages that the baby's going to go into. I'm going to set them up. Also, I'm going to add some fresh branches for browse that the birds will be able to forage on. So we're all set up now. It looks awesome. I've got all the branches in. Now I'm going to move over some of the cockatiels into the new cage. Also, I'm going to show you quickly how we set it up, just to make it a bit easier for the babies and a little bit easier on us for cleaning and things like that. Okay, so this is the cage that the cockatiels are going to go into. So when we set up the perches, we just make sure they aren't anywhere near any of the food or water bowls. We have the food down here in the corner. If we put the food up the top, all the babies will actually sit in it, and they won't actually sit on the perches too much. And all the perches at the top are all the same height as well, just so they don't fight. If you have one really small, say this pumice stick that is up high, they will all try and pile on top of that, and it causes so many dramas. They start fighting and things like that. And then we also, if we want to have food up high, we just have a really small one. With the amount of food that we put in, obviously we're checking it every day, but we only put a very thin layer. You know, babies that are just fledged or just starting to wean, they're not going to be eating a huge amount. Obviously, by the looks, you can tell we wean all our babies onto pellets, which is a Nutriblend Mini for our cockatiels. But we only really put just a very small amount in the bottom, because they will poop in it, they will wreck it, they will throw it everywhere. So then we're not sort of wasting too much pellets. Of course, newspaper on the bottom. It's really easy to clean. So you'll see we've got lino on the ground. That makes cleaning a hell of a lot easier. Really easy to mop, sweep, or vacuum. We can even take it out and gurney it as well. It makes life so much easier. So that is just a little brief overview of how we set up our cockatiel fledging and weaning cages. We'll set them up all the same. Nice natural perch in there. We don't use any dowel or anything like that. A nice pumice as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and move some of the other babies over. So we're all done in the bird room. We are actually going to do a live stream on Facebook tonight, and then go over and do one on Instagram as well. We've never done one on Instagram, so bear with us if you are going to watch us on that one. Around about 8 o'clock, 8:30ish, depends on how my night goes. I am a little bit busy with babies at the moment. But now let's go and check out the baby conures outside in the nest boxes. This is a clutch of turquoise babies. The father is a turquoise yellow side, the mother is a turquoise. The chicks in this nest will either be turquoise or turquoise yellow side. They look great, they look nice and healthy. I'm looking forward to bringing these inside for hand rearing. Alrighty, so let's head inside now and have a look at these baby cockatiels we've pulled out. They are awesome. You guys are gonna love them. So these are the little baby cockatiels that have just come in for hand rearing. These guys are reverse pieds. Reverse pieds are absolutely awesome looking cockatiels. They are like a full color, a full yellow color, and then they have the little bit of pied coloring on the back. There is a reverse pearl there, another reverse, it could be a pearl, I'm not too sure yet, the middle one there. And then we have the ultimate, which is a cinnamon reverse pied. So these babies are absolutely awesome. It's what the color that we've been trying to breed for a really long time. They looks absolutely awesome. We are so happy with them. We only got 2 of these last year, and they went really quickly. These babies have great personalities as well. So yeah, they look awesome. We're so happy with them. Also, there's a few more other ones that we've pulled out as well. They are just normal sort of white face colors. They are a little bit small, so we're not too sure yet what they're going to turn out like. But these babies, they are beautiful. So that wraps it up for today, guys. Don't forget our live stream tonight if you're going to be on Facebook or Instagram. Also, make sure you do check out our Instagram. It's at Queenslander Aviaries, and of course our Facebook and our YouTube as well. And until next time, have a good one.